Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about my Hollister interview that I did yesterday. And to start off, I actually walked in last week. It was, a little less than a week, about 5 days ago. And it was me and my friend, and we kind of look alike. But we went in just casually browsing, and one of the workers there came up to us and were like, "Are you guys looking for a job?" And I currently work in the mall at Justice. So I was like, yeah, kind of. You could always use a second job. But my other friend, she was going away for college, and I'm staying in the same place. So she didn't really know. So the manager gave us these little cards, and she had us fill them out, our names, our phone number, our email. And then she gave us a card with her name on it, when the store's interview dates are, which ours are Tuesday and Friday. And she also wrote down a password to use for the application. And, well, I can't really share the password because I just got it the other day. But I didn't really know if I wanted the job or not, so I did not fill out the application. But 2 days after they asked us, I actually got a call from Hollister, and it was a different, I'm gonna guess manager, but it was a different girl. And she's like, "Hi, you think you can set up an interview with us?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And since I was still working at another job there, I was like, "I can go Friday after work," and it was Monday, and the manager was like, "Can you come in earlier that week?" And I was like, I thought group interview dates were Tuesday and Friday, so I was like, "I can come in Wednesday." And she's like, yeah, that's perfect. And she didn't really give me a time to come in, but I was like, okay. And today's Thursday, so Tuesday, I actually got another call from the manager who actually recruited me. And she called me on the phone, and she asked me, "Oh, did you want to come in for the group interview date Tuesday or Friday?" And I said, "Well, another manager asked me to come in yesterday," and I said the manager's name. She goes, or to come in Wednesday. And she was like, yeah, okay, then come in Wednesday. So I guess I didn't have to do the group interview. So Wednesday came, and I came in at like 4 o'clock, and I went in, and I was dressed in Hollister jeans, my like white gladiator sandals, just a white plain t-shirt, and I also wore this plaid shirt. And because I thought it kind of looked like the Hollister stuff, but it's not actually Hollister. I don't know where I got it. I want to say, what is this? I have no idea where I got it. I want to say Charlotte Russe. I don't remember, but it looked like Hollister, so I wore it. And I went in there at exactly 4 o'clock, and I walked up to the register to ask where the manager was. And there was 2 girls at the register, and, well, they weren't even talking to each other. They were both dealing with customers. But I was just going to wait in line and be like, "Oh, hey, where's the manager?" And I was just about to ask them, because one of the ladies left, and this guy comes up to me who works there, and he's like, "Hey, are you here for an interview?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, I could tell," and I guess because of the way I was dressed, but he was actually really nice. And the other 2 girls at the register were just kind of like looking at me like, "What are you doing here?" But he's like, "Yeah, I'll go talk to her." And the 2 girls at the register didn't even give me a second glance, but I was like, okay, this guy's nice, whatever. So he went to go get the manager, and she was just coming off her break. So, she said hi to me, because I met her once before when she recruited me. And she goes, "We're going to go talk in the food court because it's much quieter there." So I said, okay. So it was just me and her. So we went up to the food court, and, I got a text. Sorry. We went up to the food court, and she started asking me, we sat down, and immediately, she started asking me questions. The first one she asked me was, the light just went out. Sorry. The first one she asked me was, give me 3 words that your friends would describe you as. And, it takes me a while to think of some answers, but I just said funny, bubbly and exciting. And then she asked me, out of those three, which one do I think defines me most? And I said exciting, and she said explain why. And so I basically said I can turn around any situation and just make it exciting, something lame like that. The next question was, how did you deal with something about diversity? Gosh, it was yesterday. I can't even remember. When were you in a situation when people of different backgrounds were like together and had something about equal opportunity? And I just said that I was a freshman ambassador for my high school, so all the freshmen, no matter, what they were, we all got in the same group and talked. And there was another question. Oh, I don't remember the other question. Oh. Well, it was something along the lines of the same thing. Basically, how would you handle situations was basically the questions. And then she went on to say she had to read from a piece of paper, like exactly what the paper said. So she was like, and this is when I knew I was kind of get hired, because she said, she was reading out the paper and she goes, if you get hired, and then she turned to me and she goes, which I am going to hire you. And I was like, okay. And then she talked to me about the look policy, how, your hair has to be a color that can grow out of your head. Your nails have to be a nude color or nothing at all. And I had pink polka dots on like this. Sorry. Like this. When I went in. So I was like, oh, sorry. And she goes, yeah, you have to get rid of those. And I was like, okay. Flip-flops. They expect you to wear the Hollister clothing, which I guess they give you the 50% off of the clothing every time the season comes in, because she said, you don't want to have someone coming in and asking where you got your shirt and stuff from Hollister. So that, and no eyeliner, which I actually went to the interview with, I just put foundation on for the interview, some mascara, and a little bit of neutral eyeshadow just to define my features. But that's what I went interviewing. And she talked to me, make yourself look as natural as possible. To the interview, I also wore my hair I kind of waved it a bit with the curling iron, but the manager said, look as natural as possible. Which I love eyeliner, so it's going to be difficult. But, yeah, that was my interview. And she said she was going to call me back for when orientation was. And I also asked her if, you can have a second job working there. Apparently they really need people, but she actually said, yeah, that I can still work, Hollister's in the mall, my other job's in the mall, so I can still work at both places. So she just said, give me your justice schedule, and we can fix it, work around it. So I said, oh, okay. So she's going to do that for me, which I thought was really cool, really nice. I didn't know if they were strict about that or not. But, yep. And that's my Hollister interview story. And if you guys want to hear more about my orientation stuff, just comment below and I will tell you. All right. Thanks. Bye.